But when you don't have on gloves, you are conscious of what your hand touches. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So how you all doing? I hope everyone is doing fine, surviving coronavirus. Let's create awareness. When you go to the store and I see people wear their gloves and they are picking stuff up, I feel like it's lack of knowledge that makes them to do that, because evidence-based practice, or as a nursing student or as a nurse, we know that hand washing is the best method to actually prevent infection. So when I see people wearing gloves, you wear a glove, one glove they wear, and then you pick this, you go like shopping for everything in the store. But at the end of the day, they're not putting that at the back of their mind, that when you are touching those things with the same gloves, you are not being conscious of what you touch when you have on gloves. But when you don't have on gloves, you are conscious of what your hand touches. That is my own philosophy about putting on gloves in the store, as I see people do at this coronavirus. The best method is take your hand sanitizer, or you take your sanitizing wipes, wipe up your card, sanitize your hand. Whatever you pick, you sanitize your hand. I feel like that is more effective than putting on gloves and then you are touching everything in the store. At the same time, you are also contaminating those products that you have picked in the store and you are taking them home, because that glove is filthy at that moment and you are still touching your own product that you are taking home. So I feel like we as nurses students, or we as nurses, needs to create awareness on that. That is why I just want us to bring that here, that let's all be aware of that. Hand washing is the priority, and putting on our face mask does go a long way. Alright, so in today's video, school will soon resume. My school resumes in August. Today I am actually talking about nursing school required immunizations. The medical immunization that we as nursing students need to be accepted into nursing school, and also to be admitted at clinical site. And these are also what clinical site requires of the school to make sure that their students have before they come to school. And to be honest guys, start them earlier, because if not, you will be caught up and you would not be able to attend clinicals. Alright, so I have everything written down here, so I'm just gonna go down the list, and they are not in any alphabetical order or any format. These are just everything that you would need to get into nursing school. So the first thing that your school would require of you is CPR and First Aid. How can you be a nurse without CPR and First Aid? You always need your CPR and First Aid. Now, the difference is that some school want First Aid from American Heart Association, some want it from Red Cross, some don't care where it comes from. So just make sure that you find out from your school what kind of CPR do they want. The next thing on my list is health insurance. The school that I attended, for the health insurance, I don't know if it applies to every nursing school, but my school, we are required to have health insurance. Everybody is required to have health insurance, and this is their reason behind it, is that we are being exposed. You are being exposed. You can have a needle stick, you can have an injury while you're at clinical site, like so many things can happen. So the one that the student should have insurance, just in case of any of those things, they can quickly treat you. So that is the reason why the one insurance card. And flu shot, of course. Flu shot, I feel like every school, even work, requires us to take flu shot. It is a must if you are a nursing student that you take flu shot. My school, it is a must. You must take flu shot. There is no declining of flu shot or all those things. You must take it. If you don't take it, they don't take you in their program. That's it. That's what I know of. So you have, because I never used to take flu shot. I used to take flu shot and then I get sick or I react very badly to it. But when I started nursing school and I told the lady, when I take it, I get sick and I decline. She said, no. As you are getting into our nursing program, every year you are required to take your flu shot. So just put that in mind. Physical examination too is also something that the school really wants you to do. They just want to get a clearance from your doctor to make sure that you are physically, mentally okay to attend nursing school and to take care of somebody. Just make sure you start your physical on time because it really takes time. Guys, TB, they cannot mess with TB. When you are going to nursing school, you will have to be checked for TB. If you are an African, most of us, because we still have the vaccine in us, when we are being tested for TB, it always says positive, but that doesn't mean we have the virus in us. Whatever vaccine we were injected on, it still react when they put the TB vaccine to check. So we always turn out positive, but that doesn't mean we have active TB. So if you test positive for TB, they will now provide you with a TB questionnaire where they'll ask you, are you having chest pain? Are you having shortness of breath? Are you coughing at night? Or are you sweating? And all of that. And if not, then they'll go ahead and they'll do you chest x-ray, which most of the time will come back negative, and then you submit all of that to the school before you are granted access to any clinical site. And then more tests that we do, again, you do the hepatitis B, you do polio, you do MMR, you do the chicken pox, and then you do the DDAP. I did MMR, hepatitis B, and all those polio. I know they last for about 10 years. So what they do is when you go to your doctor, they will draw your blood and then they want to check to see your ratio to immunity. If it is low, if it is within a certain number, I don't remember the range, and then they will ask you to repeat it. For me, I had to repeat my polio because they said that my ratio was very low. Whatever ratio I had, they felt like it couldn't protect me against that disease if I came across anyone. So I had to take like two shots. I went for polio series 1, polio repeat series 2, and then the third time I had to go, I went and they drew my blood and everything was back to normal. So all those things, if you have them and then they are up to date, or if they check their level and they are good, then you skip it. It's up until 10 years that you can reboot yourself. And the last thing is drug and background check. You do drug and background tests every year. It's the yearly thing. So when you do all of this, we use Castor Branch. Every school has like a company that they hire, and then you pay that company when you have all these requirements. You pay those companies, then you upload those documents to them, and then they'll go ahead and accept them. When they do accept them, since they work hand in hand with the school, they will let the school know if there's any problem or not. Yes, guys, that is all that I can think of. So those are the requirements that you need to get in nursing school. And wishing you guys all the best. Let's just say stay safe, wash our hands and put on our face mask. we cannot stay at home. I'm not staying at home as a nurse, so let's just keep safe. And thank you guys. Please, if you like this video, share, subscribe, and also leave me a comment down below so we can chat. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.